Good morning, fam. What is crack-a-lackin'? How is everybody doing this morning? It is 7:53 Thursday morning. You got past your hump day yesterday. That is, if you are off on Saturday and Sunday, which I hope you are. If you work on the weekends, I am totally sorry, because that absolutely blows. Unless you're getting time and a half, and then sometimes that's good. Depends on how much money you make. But it is 81 degrees down here in Sunshine, Florida. There ain't too much humidity yet this morning, so it's actually pretty beautiful out. I know it's not a scorcher yet. Yesterday it was so hot. It was 96 degrees, and it felt like when I come outside the sun was absolutely sitting on my shoulders. But you know, that's how it goes, I guess, sometimes. I think I just gotta get used to this, you know. Being from Pennsylvania, like up in Pennsylvania right now, it's probably like 50 degrees. So, but listen, I find out yesterday, you know, this epidemic we got going on with this opiate, you know, it's bad enough. How about the FDA wants to approve a pill, an opioid, that is 100 times stronger than morphine? Why would you want to do that right now? What the hell is wrong with y'all? With this opiate epidemic we got going on with the pills and the heroin and, you know what I mean, whatnot, why would you want to bring that out right now? And they say, oh, because it's going to be certain doctors that can prescribe it and blah, blah, blah. Well, ain't that how Opanas were supposed to be at first? Exactly. And only certain people were supposed to get them? Exactly. But, I mean, now look. And they're saying what they think did just because certain doctors are going to them, they're not going to hit the streets. Let me tell you something. You know, if it's being made, I don't care. Like, people from the streets, they're going to find a way to get it, you know? And I don't care if you say this doctor, you can find the right doctor, you know? Money talks. I don't give a hell who you are, money talks. You know, and like everybody says, like, everybody's got their price. I mean, if I was a doctor, I would never be able to do it because, one, you lose your license, you know? I can't even believe there's still doctors getting in trouble for, you know what I mean, selling like opioids on the side and everything. And, you know, with all these doctors getting busted, why would you even try? What are you, stupid? Well, we know you ain't stupid because, you know, you are a doctor, you went through all this schooling and shit. What the hell is wrong with you? You know, I mean, that's probably a $200,000, $300,000 education that you have, and you're going to throw it away by making a few $100. You know what I mean? And you know what the sad part is? If you're a doctor and you're selling them on the side, sorry y'all, my radio is probably too loud. But if you're a doctor and you're selling them things on the side, you're just greedy, man. Because we know you're making loot. Quit being greedy. You deserve to get your ass caught. You know? I mean, it sounds pretty screwed up the way I say that, but shit, man. Come on. And this shit, they're going to bring out an opioid 100 times stronger than morphine. They said that it's going to be one of them, it's going to be a pill that you put under your tongue, and it dissolves as soon as you put it in there, and it works instantly. Well, let me tell you what. Whenever this pill comes out, I guarantee you gets out on the streets. And how many people do you think is going to die then? Because you think you're going to put it under their tongue? Hell no. They're going to say, well, if I put it under my tongue and it works like that, imagine if we shoot it. So what do you think people's going to be doing? Exactly. They're going to be shooting it. I mean, I don't understand, man. I really don't. I mean, there's so much stuff like in the oceans and stuff. Why don't you do some research and find something that you could give people that, you know, isn't an opioid? I'm sure there's stuff, you know. That's like, okay, like I got the peripheral vascular disease, okay, and I don't understand. They give me, you know, Coumadin for my blood thinner. Why couldn't I have like fish oil or something? That's what I don't understand. No, they're gonna give me rat poison because that's what Coumadin is. You know what I mean? It's literally rat poison. So I mean, you know, that's what I just don't understand a lot of stuff. And a lot of times, listen, I think that the government does this to kill us off, man. Or, you know what I mean? Or doctors are doing it to kill us off. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, and whenever they bring that opiate out that's 100 times stronger than morphine, that's what makes me really think, you know, the government wants to kill us off. You know? Because, listen, I heard about that and all I could do is shake my head. You know? Like we was just talking yesterday how there's people in treatment in the clinics for 30 years. And like, you know, I think there should be some kind of cap on that. And then I turn around and I hear, oh, did you hear about the opioid that's coming out? It's 100 times stronger than morphine. Look, people's probably already in line trying to get that shit. You know? But, you know, I just don't understand it anymore. And I guess I'm going to quit trying to understand, you know what I mean, how the government works, how FDA works and all that, you know. But there is no way, no matter what you bring out, you're not going to keep it off the streets. I don't care what you do. Well, we're only going to give it to them doctors that, blah, 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 and they got to take it underneath their tongue and blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then none of us going to get out on the streets, right? I'm sorry for saying this, but you're a damn fool if you think that they ain't going to be out on the streets. Just like Opanas wasn't going to be out on the streets. You could only get them if you go to pain clinic. Bullshit. Bullshit. And what do you think that people's going to do when they find out that they can sell it for this much money? You know, there's a lot of people, I know a lot of people that get Opanas, and, you know, I have no clue how they got them. You know, what the hell did you do going and say, oh, my back hurts, and the doctor gives you Opanas? You know, because they don't need them at all. And what I don't understand, okay, they get urine tested, alright? Now think about this. They get urine tested. They go in and they get a urine test, and most of them sprinkle a little bit in their pee, okay? Listen, you know how strong that is going to be and look? Because that shit is being filtered by your kidneys and your liver, alright? If you put it straight in your pee, do you know how strong it's going to seem that's in your system? I mean, listen, y'all. I mean, doctors, come on. I mean, you can't realize that. Really? I think it's more that you don't give a shit. You know? Like, if doctors really gave one damn care about their patients, like most doctors, you know, they're not going to give it to them, you know what I mean? They're going to try to find another source or whatnot, you know. But most doctors are in there for the paycheck. You know, that's the bad thing, is most doctors are doing it for the paycheck. They don't give one damn shit about you, man. Oh, my doctor cares. No, the hell they don't. No, the hell they don't. Because when it comes down to it, if you didn't have insurance, your ass would get turned around quicker and shit. I don't care what you say. If you don't ain't paying cash that day and you don't have insurance, your doctor's gonna say, I don't know who that is. You know, I'm not treating them without insurance. You know why? Because they're in there for the money, y'all. They're not in there because they care about people. They're not in there because they want to help people. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are doctors that do it, you know what I mean? Because there's still actually, well, I don't know if there is down here in Florida, but I know of a couple clinics up in Pennsylvania that are, you know what I mean, free clinics, you know, to help people out. And they don't give opioids, they don't give opioids. But, you know, there's actually free clinics for dentists too, you know what I mean? You know, I mean, there's dentists that are free that will, you know, go in and these doctors, they work on non-profit. You know, only thing that they make is if they get donations. That's the only way they make it. You know what I mean? And, you know, them doctors, I can't say nothing about, because they do care about people. They're out there trying to help somebody. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you see these doctors going over to different countries and helping all these people out and this and that. I mean, I'm sorry, but what about over here in America? Look how bad we have got in the United States. Seriously. I'm sorry, it might sound messed up, but, you know, fine, you're going over there to help them people overseas and stuff, but what about us Americans? What, you don't give a shit? For real. I'm sorry, I probably sound like an asshole this morning, y'all. Excuse my language, but, you know, sometimes things just get to me, and I sit there and think about it, and it gets worse and worse the more I think about it. But, you know, a lot of stuff just bothers me. Like, you know, they want to send food and whatnot over to these other countries, you know, because these people are starving. Okay, how many homeless people do we have in the United States that are starving, that we're not giving food to? You know what I mean? Listen to me, if I see a true homeless person, and I'll explain to you in a minute why I say that, but if I see a true homeless person, you know, most of them don't have signs that says, need money, down and out. No, most of them will say, hey man, I will work for food. Buy me food and I will work for it. Not give me money, buy me food. That's usually how you can tell, okay? But, you know, I got a couple of videos from before from, you know what I mean, whenever I come down the floor, it's bad down here. It's even worse than, like, you know what I mean, it's really bad down Florida, and I think it's because it's, you know what I mean, basically nice year round. And, you know, they ain't got to worry about freezing and blah, 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 like up in Pittsburgh or, you know, up north or wherever. Well, you know, when I first come down, you know, and we was staying in a hotel while we was looking for a place, we went to a Burger King, you know, and there's this guy. I was watching him, you know, he was asking people if they had any change when they came around the drive-through before they pulled out. Well, I seen this one guy, and he told him, he was like, well, wait here. I'm going to go around, and when I get change, from the drive-thru, I'll help you out. Okay, I heard him say that. And whenever I went in there and I got my food, and I was at a table to where I could perfectly see outside, because I like to park where I can see my car. I don't know why, but I've always been like that. And me and my stepson and the wifey were sitting there eating, and me and my stepson were sitting beside each other so we could see outside, And I didn't say nothing to either of them, but I noticed my stepson was watching too. The guy come around, he went and got his food, he got his change, okay? And he said, here buddy, and he walked over and he gave him a $5 bill, okay? Well, the guy thanked him, said, God bless you, thank you, and turned around, and I watched this guy pull his wallet out, okay? Turned around to where he thought nobody could see him, but we could still see him inside of the store. He had a wad of money, probably about 3 to 4 inches thick, that he wrapped that $5 bill around. Okay. Now, when I walked out that door, and he said, excuse me, bud, could you spare $1 for the homeless? And I just looked at him. He gave me like this look, and I think he knew why. I didn't even answer him. I just kept on walking. And I think he knew why. I think he noticed that I seen him. But, and listen, this dude is dressed. He has a pair of basketball shorts on. A short sleeve, like a tank top, like a colored tank top. Newer shoes, like these shoes was barely even dirty. He was clean cut, clean shaved, shaved head. And, you could say he was clean. This dude was clean, you could tell he wasn't sleeping outside or nothing. But, and that really, really bothered me, What if that guy just went through that drive-thru, and he has a family at home with like 5 kids or something, and his wife, and they're struggling, but he just gave you a $5 bill because he felt bad for your ass for being out there and not having nothing to eat. And you just took money out of his kid's mouth, man. That is something else, that really bothers me, and it kind of hurt me a little bit. It hurts your feelings when you see something like that, because like me, I won't give them. I don't give them money, and I won't say because they'll go buy booze with it or whatever. It's just that I don't trust a lot of people. You know what I mean? I don't at all. And so what I'll do if they ask me for money, I will tell them, come on, I'll buy you a meal, or or I give them food, or I just don't like to give them money because you never know, And now I have, but like, you can tell, when somebody don't have a home, and what the bad part is a lot of people are military, and that's what really bothers me is, these people fought for our country, fought for our freedom, and they are out on the streets starving, can't take showers, think about that now. Really think about that. These people fought for our freedom, and now they are living on the streets because whenever they came back, they had, problems from being in a war, and, they couldn't work, and instead of helping them, They let, instead of government help them, they let them lose their house and whatnot. And then now look, now they're living on the streets and, with their problems from the war. And, I just don't, like, some stuff bothers me so bad. And there really ain't nothing that you can do about most of it. But, if you sit there and think about it, it actually hurts your feelings sometimes because, like, man, what would it be like if that man didn't go over there and fight for me in that war, and fight for my freedom? Where would I be, And, that's just how I think. So, I don't know if everybody thinks like that, but that's how I think. And, I got mad respect for anyone that goes and fights for our freedom. Sorry about that, y'all. I had a cop riding beside me, and I didn't want to, him see me talking to myself and holding this thing up and talking. But that bothers me a good bit, but. And then I think about, what if I gave them, even in Pennsylvania, there was these people that was, me parking in, like, Walmart parking lot, walking down to Kmart, and they would stand on a corner and ask for money, when they had a new van, so, come on, are you serious? People has caught them walking back and forth, and I just went and bought, bought them food and gave them money and blah blah blah, gave them clothes, gave them shoes, but and that's the bad thing because because you're half scared to help somebody because you don't know if they're out there just panhandling or they're actually homeless and need the help. So, but like I said, if you can tell they are homeless, maybe buy them a sandwich or something. You can get them a couple burgers from McDonald's off the dollar menu. They'll appreciate it, man. Trust me. They'll appreciate it. Especially whenever you see the ones with the hats on that says veteran. Yeah. That's whenever you ought to go buy them something. Tell them how much you appreciate them. How much you appreciate them fighting that war for our freedom. So, alright, y'all. I'm going to wrap this up for the day. Smash that like button for me. Leave me comments down below if you want to talk about anything or have a discussion about anything, you'd like to see something, or you'd like me to go check something out down here in Florida, I will go check it out as long as it ain't too far insane away, or I will do something as long as I'm not breaking the law. I will try to do it. And if you want to have a discussion about something and I don't know about it, I will go and do a bunch of research on it and then have the discussion on it. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe. And everybody turn your notifications on. That way whenever I upload another video, it will ding-a-ling you and it will let you know that I just uploaded another video. So I hope everyone has an awesome, great day. I will be back at you tomorrow morning. So this is Schizo, and for now I am out.